Yes, dear friends, now we shall discuss about the another lesson that is known as lithosphere. What is lithosphere? Now the importance of lithosphere and what are the layers of the lithosphere. First of all, you should know about it. What is lithosphere? The outermost Earth surface. The outermost Earth surface is known as lithosphere. Here, litho means rock. Here, litho means rock. Lithosphere means what is the outermost solid or difficult materials are on the Earth's surface, that is known as lithosphere. In that lithosphere, we have classified into three layers of the Earth's surface. The first one is the crust, second one is mantle, third one is core. Among them, the crust is the utmost first layer of the Earth, that is the crust. In that crust, we have found shale and sima. Shale means SiAl, silicon and aluminum are found. The second layer in the crust, sima, silicon and magnesium. So these are the two important chemicals are found in the crust. Okay. Next, the mantle. The crust that is in depth of 60 kilometers in the Earth's surface. 60 kilometers from the Earth's surface, that is crust. Next, the mantle. Mantle also 2,900 kilometers from the Earth's surface. 2,900 kilometers from the Earth's surface, that is called mantle. So that mantle also can be divided into two types. In that outermost layer is known as asthenosphere, and lower also seismosphere. Asthenosphere, outermost in that mantle, the downward thing is known as seismosphere in mantle. Okay. So next is core. Core is the lowest continent of the lithosphere. Core. So the core also 6,371 kilometers from the Earth's surface. 6,371 kilometers from the Earth's surface, that is called core. Here also available nickel and ferrous, that is called Nephe. Where we have found the nickel and ferrous, we have found nickel and ferrous, that is called Nephe in core. So these are the three important classified the interior layer of the Earth, that is called lithosphere. Yes, friends, are you understand? What is lithosphere? What is the outermost content of the Earth layers? That is called lithosphere. Litho means rocks. Understand? So here classified into three. One is crust, among them shale and sima. Silica and aluminum are there, and silica and magnesium are there. So 60 kilometers depth from the Earth's surface. Okay. Next is the mantle. Mantle also 2,900 kilometer depth from the Earth's surface. So here also classified into two layers. One is asthenosphere, second one is seismosphere. Okay. Next, last one, core. Core also contained from the Nephe, nickel and ferrous. Okay, that is also 4,371 kilometers from the Earth's surface. Are you clear? Okay. caldera. So in that case we have found that. Next one, the most destructive earthquake waves are which? Which are the waves are very very destructive among the other waves? See here, one is surface waves is very destructive to destruct the all surface what the things are around. Next, stalactites and stalagmites are more common in where? Australia. That is the country. Next, the beaches are formed by the dash one. Beaches are formed by the what one? Through the sea waves. Beaches are formed by the sea waves. We know that. Okay. Next, we shall discuss about mention the three major layers of the interior of the earth. See, the three major layers of the interior of the crust, the mantle, and the crust. Last one, core. Okay, these are the three important interior earth layers of the lithosphere. Next, name what are the types of volcanoes on the basis of frequency of eruption. These are the erupted earthquakes. Okay, are volcanoes. So which are those? See, one is active volcanoes. Always it is happening again and again. That places are known as active volcanoes. And dormant volcanoes, sometimes they are happened, net long period they are open. So that is called dormant volcanoes. Then active volcanoes, once happened, nothing happened forever. So that is called active volcanoes. So these are the three important volcanoes in the volcanoes types. Next, I mention the important earthquake zones of the world. Which are those earthquake zones in the world? See here, the circum-Pacific belt. See, in that circum-Pacific belt, these are the regions around the Pacific Oceans. Here is the important, the circum-Pacific belt is the main zone of the earthquake belt. So, which are the places? The New Zealand, Philippines, Japan, USA and Peru. These are the important places for the circum-Pacific belt of the earthquake zones. The second one is zones classified the Mediterranean belt. Which are the places are surrounded by the Mediterranean place, the happening the earthquake zones. So these zones around the Mediterranean Sea also. Next, the Himalayan belt. In the Himalayan belt, higher mountain place, the middle layer mountain place, lesser Himalaya, higher Himalaya and Shivalik belts. So these Shivalik belts are the region of India, that is Himalayan belt earthquake zones. Next, what is withering? Name the three types of withering. This is a very important question for your examination. Dear students, remain in your mind what is withering and what are the types are there. Withering means is the wearing away or breaking down or gradual disintegration of rocks or by agents. So disintegration or destruction into the piece by the sum of agents. So this is known as the withering of the rocks. The rocks is destructed by some agent. This is known as withering. So it may be temperature, immediately blast, and rainfall again and again. The rocks become piece into different, and wind hit to some rocks again and again by forcefully. So the stone become or rock become destruct and into the piece. So that is also present in the atmosphere. It is happened in the atmosphere. So these three types of withering are mentioned in the lesson. So what was mechanical withering? Through the mechanical way the withering also happens. by the biological waste. So the mechanical waste withering, chemical waste withering, and biological way of withering. So these are all the three important withering types. Next, name of the landforms associated with the work of river. See, the following are the landforms associated with the work of river. How the rivers are formed, the land different layers or varieties. So in the upper course, through the river ways, the gorges and canons, so V-shaped valleys also formed. Then waterfalls, Angel Falls, Nigeria Falls and Joke Falls also, they are also formed as a V-shape by the water course waves. Next, in the middle course, alluvial fans and meanders also stop down. Next, the lower course, floodplains and natural levees and oxbow lakes and delta. So, like a Sundarban and Naila delta. So, these are found the important work landforms associated with the work of river. Here mentioned the now the following. What is Seema? Seema means S-I-M-A Seema. See here, oceanic crust. It is happened at oceanic crust. Next, sandstone. See the underground water sandstone. Next, the epicenter where? See earthquake. Earthquake happened from the bottom of the epicenter, isn't it? So next, glaciers. So here also underground water. So lot one, Louis 5B. See here the yellow soil. See the earthquake, oceanic crust, sedimentary rock, sandstone, that means sedimentary rock. The piece of the rock soil. So that is called sedimentary. First one, Seema, yellow soil, oceanic crust, Seema. Next, second one, sedimentary rocks, sandstone. Next, three, epicenter, that is called earthquake, like geyser, that means underground water, large one releases, that is called the yellow soil. So these are the following. Last one, the aqueous rocks. There are different types of rocks are classified by the geographers. Among them, the important aqueous rocks. So here sedimentary rocks are also called aqueous rocks. So because they are formed in the water bodies and which are deposited in the lakes, sea and ocean, we have found these aqueous rock, that means the tributary that by the waves and winds and atmospheric everything affected. Pacific Ring of Fire, the coastal margins of the Pacific Ocean, which are identified as frequent volcanic area consisting of Philippines and nowadays Japan, USA, Central America and South America. We have found that type of Pacific Ring of Fire. See, the mechanical withering, when the rock is broken and disintegrated without any chemical alteration. So the process is called physical withering or mechanical withering. See, next, the carbonaceous rocks. These are organically formed sedimentary rocks and the accumulation of remains of organisms having such glaciers. So such as shells of marine organization and remains of plants and animals are converted into limestone. For example, coal. And coal is the form of carbonaceous rocks. So it is formed by the carbonaceous rock in the depth earth surface. Next one, tsunami. What is tsunami? See, tsunami is a large sea wave occasionally experienced along the coast of Japan. That is happened again and again Japan. And we have found that Indonesia affected Indian coastal belt also before last years. So that is the reason caused by an underground water earthquake. In Japanese language, tsunami means harbor waves. What is tsunami? Tsunami means that is called Japanese language harbor waves. So continental glacier. Continental glaciers are extensive icy sheets found in polar regions. That means Greenland and Antarctica. We have found that continental glacier. Last one, hot spring. See, whenever warm or hot water comes out of naturally, the hot water or heat water or warm water come out from the ground. That is called the hot spring or thermal spring. So they are usually found near the volcanic region. So these are all found in the volcanic regions. Okay, dear students, note it down and write it down. That question and answer for your examination purposes also. Okay, next I will come back with new lesson.